So that means that it can be displayed on OpenSea and traded to a bigger market on OpenSea. Because like Nadina explained to me at the start, we with the BNB side, there's not as many. The market's smaller for NFTs on the BNB side, so that was rather than bridge the whole, coin over to base. This kind of worked at best of both worlds because I know that a big part of the 52 sort of like community side of it, are very much BNB people. That's what they understand. So I didn't want to kind of make things too complicated or lose them in the process as well. So this way, So kudos to Nadina again. Yeah, big time.
Yeah, it might take, just for people that are minting, it might take a while until it shows up on base. So just keep waiting. It goes like through the Chainlink network, and then it's getting onto base, and then it's minted. So it'll take a little bit. So just be patient.
Yep, we're good. Yep, and they're not going anywhere. So even though like today's the day, I mean, they'll still be around. So it's like they're not going anywhere. Oh, it looks like there's some action as far as like BNB coming into the treasury wallet. So something's working there. That's good. There's stuff happening. Like you say, it might take a little while for it to show up on the screen, in the feed. Awesome. It's happening. So yeah, on my end it looks like there's been 5 mints so far that I can see that's come up in the treasury. So yeah.
Yeah, there's some OpenSea, you can see them actually.
Cool. I'd love to know what they are. And Nadine has actually put up some groovy animated JPEGs. Is that right, Nadina, for the minting?
I did make it that you might have to refresh a few times, but they show up for you on the minting side when your wallet is connected. You see the NFTs that you hold. They show up at the top, and for the queens, next to like the video, to the raw audio file, and what was the other one? The image itself as well.
Yeah.
Because OpenSea, it seems it's only showing you the animated version of the NFT. Doesn't show, like, even though I put it into metadata, it somehow doesn't show you a link or anything where you could download just the music. So I put that on the minting side, so if you want to go download it for yourself, you can just click on they show up as links on the image itself.
Yeah. So we've basically the queen holders will get the MP4 of the basically it's like the MP4 is like a little video clip, I guess you'd say, of the compilation of all of the actual because it's kind of like the head of the suit, so they it's like an image roll basically of all the NFTs that are inside the suit. Because I wanted it to kind of feel a bit special that they got the queen, and so that's rolled over the top of the MP3 of the song. Plus they get a downloadable version of the MP3 song and a private link on my YouTube channel to the NFT, but you can only access it if you've got the link. So and downloadable version of the MP4 as well. So yeah. So who will it? Yeah, hey Jed, shout out to Jed. Hey Mikey.
Hey everyone. Yeah, we're picking up my son right now from daycare, but yeah, listening in. And yeah, I'm looking at OpenSea. I'm seeing these NFTs popping up on OpenSea right now on base, and it's super cool. I mean, I've seen a few of the NFTs like with at the end you guys have been working on, but it's really cool seeing them actually pop on there and go live now. So super excited for that. I mean, it's not just the OpenSea, but now Rarible supports base streaming too. So we got to get the collection live over there too. And I was wanting to mention too that it's if the collection mints out in one day, it's great. But just so people know, the flames and the flame links, we've been running the flame collection since October. The flames have been mint since like what October, like 15th, and I think we're about 173 away. So let it take time.
Wow.
It's gonna mint out. It just takes time to do a nice thing, and yeah, excited for this.
Yeah, and it's just like this is so unique on basically on so many levels, and like it's just great, you guys. Thank you for providing this platform for something so cool and so unique to happen. And like the technology is evolving all the time. You guys are just moving with it all. So I mean, it's just fantastic. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there's so much room
cool.
for expansion with this. So much room for expansion with this too. So I just want to keep growing it, and it's just such a great vehicle for the growth of of basically of what I do, what I've always done, and it's just yeah, you can the community can benefit from it too, and can benefit from it, and all the support people who are supporting this token can benefit from it as well. So, and it should be a lot of fun, there's a lot of ways I can gamify this with the teams, with the cards and everything as well. So yeah, it's exciting
I was
stuff.
talking with Gowen today about the poker thing nights that we do on Mondays, or do it on different nights. You could actually make it people their entry could be one of their NFTs, and that would be insane, right? Because like you have to put up an NFT to actually play the game. I mean, that might be a little bit much for them to do, especially when they start getting at their value. But two, that gets them to mint them. Like you can't enter the poker game unless you have an NFT, something like that. You have to hold one to enter, or you have to put one up to enter. But maybe simple, just have it first. You have to hold one to enter the poker game, something like that. And then I can make it so that if you win, then I can give as a giveaway just fun bot. I can say, okay, you'll get like I don't know, um, $20 an earn or $50 an earn if you win. But you have to have one of these NFTs to actually enter the poker tournament.
I think that's cool, because because you're holding a card, it's yeah. I'm keen to work with the guys on that. I told them if they wanted to kind of work with me on that and stuff, I do them up a song, and we can have a lot of fun with it. Give the tournaments a bit of theme song. Yeah, I'll write something.
No, I think that'd be
for
super cool to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a great way to keep the communities like on the good way to bond the communities up, and it's so much fun, but it's like I said, I never actually really planned on when I bought OX52 off OpenSea. I never really kind of I just had this poker theme in my head, like with the cards, and then it was actually another crypto friend of mine who went, that's just genius. There's 52 cards in a deck. I've gone, oh yeah. It didn't even actually occur to me at the time. I was just thinking about cards and things like that, and when it linked up like that, I went, well, there you go. That was meant to be. It didn't occur to me. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So yeah.
Hey,
We got
folks.
over 8 minted so far. It's keep on going. Has actually
Hey, can I jump in?
for only 52 of them. Yeah, definitely.
Mikey, Layla, Jed, how you doing? Jed is literally one of the first friends I ever made in crypto back in my first few months in 2022. I had no idea where this journey was going to lead to me. Where this last year has been quite a change, and where I went from being very, very lonely to where I have a lot of really wonderful friends. And I'd like to say hello to Nadina, the first time talking to you. Hello to you. Nice to meet you. Yes, yes. So to tell you a little bit about my, a friendship with Layla, my wife is a singer. She and I have been musicians professionally for 30 years. And musicians really connect well with each other because we all understand what we all go through. In fact, I thought about the title that me and my wife of a book that me and my wife could write after 30 years, and the book is going to be titled like this: 30 years of professional music, no money, but great friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Layla, you know what I'm talking about. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
it. You
I
do
mean,
it for.
especially during
Yeah.
yeah, especially like during COVID and stuff like that. I know a lot of musician friends of mine who were live performers, and pubs and clubs had slowed right down, and obviously they were closed, and their incomes dried up, and it was, yeah, it was tough for a lot of musicians, and I mean, and it's tough at the best of times sometimes, yeah, yeah, it can be
Hi
like that.
guys.
Yeah.
Hi
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, who's that? Hey, is it Jed?
Hey,
It is. It is. Thanks
Oh,
for the
Jed.
kind
that
words.
that's our
I,
guy.
you know, I feel honored and blessed to be one of your friends, first crypto friends. And yeah, since the first moment we vibed, just like I vibed with Layla since moment we met each other.
Yeah,
Nice to
yeah,
have you.
yeah.
When you spoke about the music, I immediately remembered the quote that was telling, I probably quoting some MIT professor, that he was, they are saying that you have to teach kids music rather than coding if you want them to be smarter. And I totally agree with that. I would just say that probably not just music, but the arts as a whole. And
Mm,
I
mm.
totally vibe with people who love music, because actually you guys don't know that yet. But while I was going to high school, well, pretty much until 18 years old, I had a couple songs recorded in the studio as well, and I was singing with um, ex-wife of my friend. She wrote the words for about her life, etc. And we sang that and recorded. So I always loved that. Being around people with singing vibe.
Oh well, Jen, you're the one that started it all for me. I mean, I've got to really, I got to mention all of this because I mean, this goes back like at least 12 months longer now. Probably, I think it started in April last year. When I started to chat with Jen on Fib, and it all started off as a bit of karaoke because Jed was always singing this "Don't you know, pump it up," is the way he would sing. "Don't you know, pump it up." We just started off like mucking around with that, and then and then Coin Hunter and I started doing karaoke on the Fid channel, and then I wrote a song for the Fid channel. We basically rewrote the words to the Cheers song. When everybody knows your
That song is
name.
so
So
great. So great.
yeah,
I
yeah.
vibe very much.
It's so cool. So every time a new member joined Fid, we'd put the MP4 up of the Cheers song, and that's kind of what started it. And then as a bit of a joke, one day I rewrote "Birth is the Best" for Elephant Money, and then it was like everyone was like more, and BT threw me some cash for that one, and he just wanted me to keep on like printing out more music. So I was making a song like every week there at one point,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what kind of started off. But it was Jed's enthusiasm going, more music, Lily, more music.
Well, when I have created this space, Flying Defy, both in Telegram and YouTube, I have literally chosen that name, Flying DeFi, for a purpose, that I wanted people around me to fly in DeFi, and that means not only by printing money, but just by being themselves, developing themselves, and just exploring and finding themselves, and literally flying. So it feels like it serves the purpose. So we are right track.
Well, who thought we'd be sitting here now, Jed, with my
Yeah.
music turning into NFTs, and like that's pretty cool. Over 12 months to go from there to here, So yeah, yeah, and Ern's been just like an amazing vehicle for that, So and what a great community too, Really
Yeah.
good developers, open to creating new stuff, and it's going to be like a web, like Earn is going to be like a web, it's going to keep
You
growing.
know, yeah, you know what? When I was running fashion brand together with my wife, we were traveling around the world and attending various trade shows, expos, etc., catwalk shows, you name it. And you know what I saw? Because I was like, well, I was newbie in fashion industry. I only started it because of my wife. So she's a fashion designer, and I just decided to join her journey. And and while I was throwing that whole the ocean of information from different people, because you may understand I love socialize with people, and so this way it's always and while I was playing poker professionally, I was always focused on socializing with people, because I always loved psychology. But when I was socializing, it's not like chit chatting and the singing elephant money. I at the same time I all this time I was throwing the wealth of knowledge into myself, and so whatever I was talking, it most of the times it had purpose, one or another. So back to the fashion brand, when I was speaking with people who were running businesses in fashion, I immediately understood the difference between the cultures. And so when I was trying to get some kind of edge information in the market, I I I saw that people in Europe, for example, or even in America, in the Western world, they are usually shy of sharing the information. They are trying to keep it to themselves, and is some kind of mentality that it will hurt their success if they will share the knowledge with others. But
Mm.
when I was speaking with Chinese people, they are absolute opposite. They are trying to help you, to give you that knowledge, and this is probably based on in their culture, and it's huge population, so it probably works like that. So, and this is the vibe I am applying in my life, and this kind of culture, that you must share your knowledge, and just by sharing and exploring different types of perspectives, knowledges from different people, even if you agree or not. So it helps you personally to improve in every aspects of your life. So DeFi
Yeah,
and
collaborate. People need to
trying to find,
collaborate in crypto and DeFi.
yeah,
People need to
yeah,
share their success, and like we can't do it without each other. As much as people would love to think it's a lone wolf journey with crypto, it's really not, because we can't all get to where we want to go without each other. So
Well, this comes
I was talking
naturally.
to Mikey about that the other day.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, this comes naturally for people who are musicians and artists,
Yeah,
because
you need each other.
we need each
Without
other
that,
bad. We
yeah.
so need each other when we, when I've played in bands since I was 15 years old, and in order for everything to sound great, we all need to help each other out. So when you're rehearsing, you're pointing things out to each other, but you're doing it in a way that helps, that encourages. You don't have to put each other down. You can just have fun with it, come up with ideas, and so being in this kind of a space, it just comes naturally to me to be somebody who wants to help. If I can learn some stuff, then I'll pass it on because it's just gonna, it's in my blood. Not to mention that my parents were both teachers, and I was a middle school counselor and teacher for 12 years, and I've worked with kids my whole life, and so I just feel like it's just like breathing. It's just natural to just always want to be helpful and collaborative because I believe it opens up things in your life that you like. I'm sitting here talking to Jed somewhere around the world in some beautiful place where he is, and Mikey and Nadina are in Chicago, and Layla's in Australia, and and all these folks, I can text Chris Farrell in England, and Crypto Stews in Ireland, and Nakisha's in England and London. And this is crazy. This is just crazy cool.
DeFi, true DeFi.
Yeah.
Well, if
Yeah.
12 minutes so fast, that's a fifth of the supply gone. That's 12 down, so
Right.
yeah.
No queen.
I'm keen to see what they are.
Yeah.
No queens yet.
So, hey,
Did you say Nadina?
what about Nadina?
I just asked her. I think she said no queens yet.
Oh, no queens yet. Okay.
Yeah, no
Hey.
queen yet because I'm happy because it's fully randomized, right? Nobody knows what they get, and
Well, the odds are getting good now.
There is a
Okay.
0.001 chance or whatever that all 4 queens could see the first 4. So I'm happy that they are more.
Okay, folks, I've never done
That's
this.
cool.
I've never done this. I've never done what I'm about to do. On video
Oh,
or
you're
on
minting
live.
then?
Huh? What's that? I just went to
What are you doing, CC?
I just went to Pancake Swap and I bought the tokens, and now I'm going to mint. I'm looking at my wallet to make sure I have enough tokens. I've never done anything like this while I'm like chatting with people. Okay, so here we go. So minting live, you hit mint, correct?
Because you got a queen.
Am I doing this right? I'm hitting
Because you got a
mint.
queen.
Application is ready. I'm ignoring the alert because
With BNB in your wallet there,
I'm
CC.
signing.
Do you have
Yes,
52 in there?
yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. I do. I'm accepting. Transaction completed. Approving. And it's spinning, and my palms are sweaty. I can't wait. What's going to happen? Ooh, I have to sign. Okay, I have to sign something else. Interact. Oh, okay, that was approval. Here we go. Signing with the ledger. Oh boy. Okay, minting your NFT. Okay, mint successful. Please be patient. It might take a few minutes until the NFT is minted and appears on base chain. Oh, okay, where will I go to see it? Oh, this might actually be on your Telegram, huh? When it pops up, right? On
They haven't, none
the
of them have
channel?
popped up just yet, which is
No?
they'll all probably go.
Oh, flamelings are showing up, but not the NFTs yet, hey? Is that what you're saying? I'm seeing flameling
Yes,
buys.
that's correct.
Okay. Oh, I've seen.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
you
1,
kind of
2, 3.
you need them to buy the NFT, so that's probably what they were doing. Was buying a few of the tokens to get so they could mint the NFT.
I got it. Okay. So your instructions to me were very good. Or this page was this landing page, and in the spirit of Zach Minter and me, we need to do more real basic teaching for people. So what do people need to do? They go to your link. Here's your page, Flameling Queens, and what I did was I just went over and saw the Pancake Swap sign, I clicked, I bought your tokens from there. And then that worked.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's on BNB. Yep.
Uh-huh. And then I had enough BNB and went to mint and minted.
It's that simple. So the site will see that there's enough of both token in the wallet.
Yeah.
Just use both tokens to mint. You know, Nadine is a legend.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I agree with you.
The part about the cross mint is that they'll be held on base.
Yeah.
So, you know, that means then that when, you know, if anyone wants to on trade, you know, the NFT down the track, you know, and that's the other thing too is that we've created a royalty fee for any on trades of the NFTs, so that 10% will come back of that will come back to the treasury.
Uh-huh.
And then I can use that to build liquidity, basically. So
Yeah.
that'll make the token more sustainable for people who, you know, want to take some profit and things like that. I mean, that's what it's all about, you know. So yeah, so the liquidity will be an ongoing thing. I mean, obviously, then because the earn airdrops are the financial motivation of side of the NFT, then, you know, as the price of earn, because earn itself on the ETH side, like earn is a deflationary token, you know, so the supply of that is decreasing all the time, and so that's going to increase the value of earn, and basically, you know, as the price of that pushes up, the more valuable then the Flameling Queen NFTs will become, because I mean the price pot of that every month is just going to be as time goes on. I mean, if earn's worth $1, I mean, that could be a pretty significant payout every month, you know, especially for the queens, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's pretty bullish. I'm super bullish. Queen. Oh, they got a queen today.
Queen of Hearts.
There's a Queen of
Oh,
Hearts.
you're kidding.
A Queen of Hearts came up.
Yeah, Orn wanted Queen of Hearts so bad. I'm gonna have to tell him.
Are these showing up on OpenSea, or is Nadina just able to see it on her end? I'm seeing a bunch of things.
You see, I look at the OpenSea. That's when
Okay.
they're actually appear. It's pretty instant when they get minted base.
Okay.
But they should also then show up on the bidding side when you have your wallet connected. You might have to refresh, but it will take probably like 5 minutes for it to show up.
On her site where you do the mint.
Refresh.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see
so
it.
where you do the mint.
I just see it.
Yeah.
I have 9 of spades. I've
you
got
got
one.
spades.
I've got one.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. I love the spades collection. I think they're hot.
Yeah.
I'm a bit. The color, the colors on that one just pop. You know,
Yeah.
love the color.
Yeah, that's rich, deep. That's terrific.
Yeah. So
I think that's mine. Yeah, that's mine. Yep. Whoa, cool.
When we were designing the queens, you know, we wanted to keep the instruments, you know, the instruments for each style of the music with the queens on each, like just for, you know, like for the queens just to have the instruments. So the others were images of the queens, like, you know, the 2 of Hearts, 3 of Hearts, but the queen's the only one with the guitar. Same with the spade, she's got the guitar, you know, and then Queen of Diamonds, she's got the microphone and the DJ, yeah, which is Queen of Clubs. I was thinking Queen of Nightclubs, you know. So yeah, you know, I wanted to feature all the different styles of music for the different queens, because as you know, CC, being a professional musician, you play all sorts of styles of music over the years of your career, you know. So
yeah.
I wanted to be able to kind of feature all the different styles that I've sung over the years.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, the cool part is, right, is that you know, I also have a lot of fun with AI as well. Like with some of the later Elephant Money songs that I was doing. I mean, I was able to be. I changed some of my voice recordings to Sting and Mark Knopfler, and I think I did Who was that guy that Money Magic? Oh, I can't remember his name now. Yeah.
What's the context to that?
Oh, 24 Carat.
That's
That's
Bruno
one of
Mars.
Bruno Mars. That's it. Yeah. So I did an AI overlay of Bruno Mars. So it's like, I mean, I'm not precious. It doesn't have to be me. Because to me, art is like, you can be a chameleon, and that's the cool part about technology now. I mean, if I liked a song, and there was some songs that I loved, and I was like, I just can't pull that off as a female vocalist.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work, So, and then, like I got a whole some really cool AI overlay stuff that then I thought, wow, to me that's another like tool in my palette, be able to overlay over the top. But you can kind of still hear that it's me. It's just like there's some of the tones and inflections that change through the AI. So, it's like you can, I mean, when obviously, I know what my voice sounds like, but you can still hear shades of me in there. But it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun. It's been a really cool journey over the last year, mucking with all of this stuff and upgrading my studio and messing with plugins. And I mean, Adina's got a background in, audio engineering. So I mean, you'd be aware of some of this stuff, and Adina with plugins and stuff. Hey, technology and So that's 14 minutes. That's a pretty damn good start. Or 120. Yeah. So but like come the end of the month, I mean, even if they're not minted out, I will still do a distribution on the airdrops and whatnot anyway. So yeah.
Yep.
So they could end up whoever if depending on how many are in each team, it could end up being a good dividend.
Yeah, Layla, I want to give you congratulations. I believe that is a really good start. This represents more people than I'm sure you and I have had at a few of our shows over the years. Most musicians have had shows where we've played for basically no one. And we're so grateful when we do get to play where people are there.
What was that, Nadina?
Sorry, I was calling. No, I remember that I once was doing the audio for a band, and they had literally no one there.
No one.
Like they basically did it for the bartender and me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That can happen.
That is. I saw a video, a chunk of a speech. A friend of mine, he and I were. I went to his office to help him do some tech. He's an artist, and he was going to have a meeting with a client. He's a graphic artist, he's a graphic animator. And he texted me early that morning. He said, they gave me a hard drive and I realized it's PC and I cannot get to the files. So I ran my Mac over to him. So while the stuff was transferring, we were talking about different things, and he pulled up a video of a speech by the founder of Patreon. You familiar with Patreon?
Yep.
It's incredible. So he gives a speech about how he started his music career, when he still lived at home and recording in his bedroom, and he has archive pictures of everything. And he got into his car and drove up and down the West Coast playing shows. and big setup, keyboard, guitar, his mic, everything. And he showed pictures. He said, I played so many shows in front of nobody. And this is right
Yeah,
around,
true.
yeah. And he said, this is right around the time somebody showed me this thing called YouTube. And the light bulb went on. He saw this guy playing his guitar, and he had 300,000 views. And he said, "Whoa, let me do something different." So he started making videos of himself recording his music, and I need to see the rest of it because that's all I saw. But it was funny and relatable because every musician has gone through that.
Yeah. And this is just what I loved about this, being able to kind of somehow fuse my two loves, which was
Yeah,
music and DeFi,
yeah,
and be able to like create a system, like some kind of tokenomics, I suppose you say, where people can kind of in a way they're investing in like the project itself from the DeFi perspective, but they're also supporting what you're doing as an artist, and then they get to benefit from that, and then it gives me like motivation and incentive to keep creating for the community, and the token itself is a separate entity from them,
yeah,
but it obviously I'm the one driving it, like from an art point of view, and maintaining the the economy of the tokenomics of that side of it, But yeah, but I want it to be a lot of fun, and hopefully, a lot of people will enjoy it and benefit from it too, and the fact that it's tied to the earn community as well. I mean, like I say, as that grows, then it sort of adds more value to the DeFi side of the project as well. So, it makes it pretty bullish in that way. I mean, it's just so multi-layered. I think it's unreal. And
yeah,
it's such a great use case of DeFi, and it's like, I know that's why you got into DeFi CC, was to
yeah,
kind of help your art
yeah.
side of things as well.
Well, yeah, for sure, because my wife and I are constantly needing a way for the pressure financially to come off of the music so that we can really enjoy creating without thinking about the finances. We'd rather do music to be givers, to be a blessing, and then if there are ways for passive income to come in a different format, that's exactly what we would love to do, because then we can spend the majority of our time being creative and doing content on YouTube and recording and so on, but also have the finances coming in semi-passively, or actively, like this, like what you're doing, Layla, being creative, but it's something you look forward to. You can get up in the morning and look forward to that kind of work, and so it's a cycle that we would just love to perpetuate. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's 15 minted now. Wow, that's a great start. Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy. What a great launch. That's just so cool. Yeah, and I mean, like, I think all the Europeans are all probably heading to bed, so there might be a few more, as people wake up tomorrow and figure out that things have been launched. So, yeah,
Yes, for sure.
it's very exciting. Yeah.
That's
Thank you,
great.
Cece, for recording this live on your putting this up live on your streaming and
Well,
stuff.
great.
It's really cool. It was very unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it.
Well, that's yeah, this is great because it worked out. I just happen to not have anything conflicting with me being able to come and jump on, and so yeah,
Yeah.
I just had that thought. Hey, yeah, I'll do this live and I'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jed, I mean,
I
like I
mean,
say, he's a big supporter of the arts, and I know his sister is a professional artist as well. So I mean, he's got art runners through his blood.
oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
great.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to come up with a new song for locked money. I think.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. And my daughter is. It looks like she will be nice painter. She paints so nice. So artists everywhere around me. My wife is artist as well.
Coding is art, and like maths is so
Everything is art.
infused into art and design and coding. That's an art form too, So it's a really great collaboration of, creating something that hasn't actually existed in this way before, So it's a great collaboration.
Everything is art and everything is numbers.
Yeah, so
And
true.
numbers is art as well. So everything is art and everything is numbers.
Well, Da Vinci was all over that, like he
Exactly.
knew that. Yeah, like I actually got to, because I was singing in Singapore. Actually, I did a contract over there for about 4 months singing over there, and I went because they actually had the Da Vinci collection at the Singapore Art, like the Singapore Museum, and so I got to actually go and see all of his drawings and like his conceptualizations of maths and art and how they all fused, and like I'll never forget that experience. That was incredible. Like what a mind. It's he saw art in everything. In like Jed and I always go on about the repetitive numbers thing. That's why it's like I've got 333 in my email
Universe is
addresses
talking
and
to
my.
us.
Hey, what was that?
No, universe is talking to us, but it's crazy. Sometimes I like every time, it happens like every time I see the 11 past 11, or
Yes.
similar, it's always happens.
Yeah. I've been and since I've actually started this journey with the like creating the NFTs and stuff, I've been seeing those 333s everywhere. It's just been crazy. So I was just like, okay, I'm on track. This is meant to happen. This is meant to be. So I know not everyone's into that stuff, but I certainly know what's going on with that. I know Jed does too. So you know, yeah, everyone has their language that they know and they see around the place, to mark, mark that it's a big thumbs up, you're on track, everything's as it's supposed to be, falling into place. So yeah, yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
was going to hit
wonderful.
this voice chat an hour, and it's getting up to that now. So but yeah, it's like 15 minutes, and yeah, I'll keep putting it out there, and we'll see what comes up in the next week or so. But that's really bullish.
Congrats with nice lounge. Congratulations with new experiences. Thank you for good 1 hour of talk, and yeah, thanks
Jed,
everyone for being here as well.
thank you for being part of it all. I mean, it's yep, you're amazing. You know that.
You are amazing.
You are
I know
amazing,
you see things.
Jed.
Thank you,
You're
Jed.
amazing, Layla.
You are all amazing.
You!
You are
No!
amazing. It's a mutual
You!
admiration society here.
And
Good on
it's
you
almost
guys.
1 a.m. here, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit too loud.
Thanks
Okay.
for sticking with it, Jed. Yeah. We'll see you
Bye,
at the next
guys.
poker game anyway. Alright guys,
Awesome.
I'm gonna check yous all soon, and have a good rest of your evening.
You as well. Thanks,
See you
Layla.
guys. Thanks Mikey. Thanks Nadina. Thanks C Profits for jumping in.
Well, there you have it. I did this minting live. That was a lot of fun. Um, Layla's channel. Oh, this is between me and Layla, but then this is, let's see, she created, oh, where did it go? There it is. Okay. Created this channel for her token. 15 minted in the first hour, and that's really neat for her. I'm happy for her. And it's helped me to learn the ecosystem even more. So until next time, I will see you. You're going to plant seeds and do great things for other people. We're all going to do it together. I mean, you saw the friendship that we're sharing, and it's only going to get better. All right. Take care. God bless you.